All right, you guys, I thought I'd bring you out to the actual battlefield. I'm on one side of it right now. I plan on going to the other side to show you that too. That's where the actual museum is. All of that's brand new. This used to be like one of the only entrances into the battlefield, but now they've publicly made a bigger parking area, museum, and more placards like this. And it's a very popular place here to come. But I thought I'd let you see how large this battlefield and this battle actually was. It occurred on September 19th, 1864. The Union commander was General Philip Sheridan. The Confederate commander was General Jubal Early. 39,240 forces of the Union involved and 15,200 Confederates involved. The estimated casualties, 5,020 Union and 3,610 Confederate. We are right here, and these are the woods here right behind us. We're going to go walk through there a little ways. I'll have pictures of these in the back of the video. You guys can go there and take a look at it. I'll try to get some close-up so you can read it. And all of this happened right here. This is just one little tiny part of it. The battlefield site was pretty large, and a lot of it is in private hands, and so it's easy to detect on people's private property and find artifacts from the Third Battle of Winchester. And that's the case in this video coming up. All right, we're on the Union side right now, and it's saying that this battlefield park is owned and operated by the Shenandoah Valley Battlefield Foundation. And the Union troops were all in this area here. The Confederate batteries are over here on this side. This goes to a big long loop. All right, as you can see, some of the signs are in need of repair. This is a well-used park, and I'm sure that there are kids that come in here and damage this stuff, which is a shame. At least the land is preserved. Here in the Shenandoah Valley, especially here around Winchester, there was a lot of Civil War activity. A lot of battles occurred in this area. The Third Battle of Winchester, it was a major battle. I just wanted to make a mention here. Last night I found out that Greg Pickins died. The YouTube channel Finding America. And you know, my apologies to his family and all you fans of his. I hate hearing that. It really saddens me, and I know it saddens all of you who know him or watch his content on YouTube. And I had spoken with Greg a number of times. You know, he's down in the Knoxville area, and I went to school down there. And we started our channels about the same time. And you know, and our channels were tracking about the same trajectory. And so we talked a number of times, and I just hate, it makes me sick to hear that he passed away, and I'm really sorry to hear that. I just wanted to give his channel a shout out, and for all you fans of his and his family, from the bottom of my heart, I'm truly sorry, and I'm going to miss him a lot. All right, we're coming out to the field where infantry was engaged. Again, I'll take a photograph of this. It'll be at the very end. You guys can look at the very end of my video and read this. There's some monuments out here. The cannon stood right up here. All right, you guys, right behind me here is the a memorial to the Alabama Brigade. This is where all the Confederate troops were coming in here. The Unions came out of these woods here into this open field, and this is where they saw the heaviest fighting. I highly recommend, if you guys are ever in the Shenandoah Valley, check out this battlefield site. It's very, very humbling, and it's large, and there's a number of plaques and monuments all out through here. So we're gonna head back to the car. We're gonna drive to a different part of the battlefield site. Like I said, it's a big site. Good long walk if you want to walk it all. But I can't walk it all today, so we'll drive there. All right, we're at Ash Hollow. I just wanted to point something out. There's houses right here. Right here's private property. And there's a lot of private property here on the battlefield site. And probably any yard here, any of these yards, you're gonna potentially find bullets, buckles, sword plates, just who knows. And that's the way it is here in the area around Winchester. Just about any yard you go to, the chances of finding Civil War artifacts is really high. And land is a premium here. It's very expensive, so it's hard for groups, nonprofits, to be able to buy a battlefield site and preserve it like this one. These trees are only about 100 yards from me, maybe even less, where the houses start, and it's just solid houses. Probably lots of relics in there. All right, you guys, we are at the northern flank, and this was the position of the Confederates. And I'll take a photograph of this so you guys can actually read this. If you get a chance to be able to go and take a look at this online, it's worthwhile. It's worth the investigation on your end, because it's an excellent historical battle. So the battlefield was all of this here beyond us, all behind us. There's a museum right here. And where we detect in this episode is on the back side of this over here. It's privately owned. And so in this episode, we're just going to scratch the surface of it, and it's all private property, it's all private land. So we're not going to be on the battlefield part that is owned by the association. Winchester was the site of 3 major battles in the Civil War. There's a cemetery downtown. I have a video of that shows where the Confederates are buried, and it's a rather large part of the Hebron cemetery. And then right across the road from it is the National Cemetery for the Union soldiers. So this is from the First Battle of Kernstown, and I have done videos on all of these. We have detected it. This site here, I had 30 acres of permission here on the First Battle of Winchester. Last summer, that got purchased. That 30 acres that I've detected got purchased by the National Battlefield Trust, so that property is no longer available to metal detect. So if you want to see what came off of that, I can put a link in the videos so you can watch those videos. Second Battle of Winchester, I've been doing some videos on this. There is about 100 acres on this battlefield site that is in danger of development, and I've done videos of that. And Scott Bean has been helping me on that detection, and he found a Remington pistol from the Civil War. We found a lot of buttons there, a lot of bullets, and there's a part of that battlefield that is yet to be developed. It's in the woods. We're going to go check that out, hopefully by this week. So here we are. This is the Third Battle of Winchester where we're at. It was the largest and costliest battle in the valley. There's 54,500 troops engaged here, right here. This is the museum. It's closed right now, but the park is open. A lot of people come here and walk. These battlefield sites are significant, but pale in comparison to Gettysburg and Antietam and some of those battlefields, which are just up the road here, just north of us in Pennsylvania and Maryland. But a lot of battles have occurred in the valley here. If you guys ever get a chance to come to the Shenandoah Valley and visit some of these battlefields that aren't the most popular ones, there are actually a lot to learn from them. And it's amazing how many troops were engaged in all of these. And in downtown Winchester, you can actually go see the graves of these soldiers. All right, you guys, stay tuned. I got the dig coming up. Again, it's on private property. I'm sure we'll find some great things in this episode. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Appalachian History Detectives. We're on site. And where I am is part of the Third Battle of Winchester battlefield site. We got a nice little permission here. I'm excited. I'm hoping we find something. It's never a guarantee. And right here behind me, where these sheep are in the pen, there's a garden. And the landowner rents his house out behind me. And I went over there and I talked to the guy, and the landowner had told me when he was a kid they had found some cannonballs in the garden. And when I went over and talked to the renter, he gardens there too, and he has found a cannonball. So I know of at least 3 cannonballs that have been found right here within 100 feet of where I'm standing. I'm not going to say how many acres we got here. We got quite a few. And right on the back side of me here is a housing development. And really, this is between me and the actual hot part of the battlefield site. And unfortunately, that's what's happening here in the Shenandoah Valley. The land is just being gobbled up by housing developments and developers. And the price of real estate is just through the roof here in Northern Virginia. Thankfully, we got an opportunity here to save what we can. Stay tuned. Let's go to the first hole. All right, I got a good 17 here, but it's telling me it's not very deep. We won't know what it is until we dig it. 17, 18, and I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there. Right there. And that is a 3-ringer. It looks like a dropped. I don't see where that thing's been fired. I'll clean this out and see if there's a star on the bottom of that. Maybe we can ID this, but right now it's a mini ball. All right, we're on the board. See you at the next hole. Looky at our crowd we have here. We have an audience. Hey there, piggies. Hey there. They're all coming up here. They think I'm going to feed them. I just found that mini ball right here. So it's funny because I hear them right here behind me. Yeah, I'm just off here with the chickens. I just dug a can right here. And I had a signal just like a can right there. And I thought it was a can. I think it's better than a can. I think it's real good. Fingers crossed. It's on my shovel. It's on my shovel. And it's lead. You know what this is? This is a US box plate. This is a US box plate, I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure. I'm going to bend that out. I'm going to go to the farmer. He's here. And I'm going to see if he can, if he's got a tool, I can pry this open. I hate to break it, but it can be fixed. There would be a bag with bullets in it. And this would be the
clip?
Yeah, the plate.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Looky there.
Yeah.
See it?
Oh, it's bent over, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looky there.
That's awesome.
What is it? What is it?
Huh? I'll show you.
All right, you guys. It's exactly what I thought it was. Oh my gosh. There we go. I just can't believe that.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's just been dry spell there.
Huh.
I just came right up on that. I found a can, an aluminum can right beside it.
Huh.
All right, you guys, I'll be back in a minute. All right, you guys, I found something. Maybe nothing. High signal, I see it. And I'll let you take a look at it. This area here, a part of the farm, is pretty trashy. I was told that the big barn, there was a big barn set here, and they pushed it down here and they filled this valley in right here. So a lot of high tones in here. I dug some of them and then just trash, and this could be as well, but it looks like maybe from a house, and that is from a window, and that's old. That's real old. So I'm thinking maybe there's a house in here too. I'm gonna spend a little time in here, and there's lots of high tones in here. There could be a coin. All right, we'll bag that. We'll keep going. All right, you guys, just about 10 feet from that other piece I found right back there. I'll let you hear it. I see it. I don't know if it's anything good, but I see it. Look at there. 26, 27. And those are good signals. And I'm hoping this is a house that I am on. And that's to a bucket. I believe that is to a bucket, an old bucket. The escutcheon of a bucket. We'll dig a few more things. There might be a coin in here, or a button. All right, let's keep going. All right, I got a good signal here. I'll let you listen to it. It's not, it's a little higher than a bullet. Well, if it's down there on that 18, it's 19 or 20. I'm thinking it's not going to be a Civil War bullet. It's probably going to be a modern rifle shell, brass. But you never know. You never know. Let's pop the plug. All right, let me dig that out. I'll bring you guys right back. All right, you guys, I popped it out. I see it. And my fingers are crossed. I think it's better than a bullet. Maybe 1920. And there it is. Oh my gosh. That is a real. There it is. I see it right up there's writing. Oh my gosh. We just found Spanish silver. I'm gonna clean this up. I gotta get my water out. All right, you guys. I think we just found a Spanish Real. You see the writing right up there. There's his head, and the date is right there on the bottom. Alright, you guys, these little pigs are too cute for me not to show you. Looky here. Looky there. These are little piglets. Look how cute they are. Oh, you want a pet? And touch? Huh? Yeah. Oh, dear, looky there. Oh, you don't bite me. Yeah, don't bite. I'm not to eat. Look how cute they are. Oh, look how cute. My wife would love to have one of those, but they get big. They're not always that small. All right, you guys, I think I found a cut Real. Right there. I think it's a half Real that's been cut. I'll get my camera. I'll zoom in on that. It reads the same as that other coin. That's cool. It's my second silver coin. Let me get my camera phone out, see if we can't get some detail off of that. All right, you guys. Farmer came over. He took a look at it. He says he believes that's what it is too. See the rim around it right there. It's been cut. Spanish cut silver right there. All right, you guys. I didn't film the dig because it actually wasn't as high as what these normally ring up. But I dug it out and I see it, and I'll let you guys take a look at it, and we'll see what it reads. Well, now it's reading high. It was reading about a 16 in the ground, and there it is. And that is another 3-ringer, and it's dropped. It's a beauty. Civil War bullet, a mini ball. Really? Yep. Pretty cool. All right, you guys. I thought I had the camera on here. I've been talking into it, dug the hole, showed you everything, and then when I looked at the camera, it wasn't on. So my apologies. But I found another bullet. This is bullet number 3. And this one has been fired, and you can see the rifling there. It's got 3 rings, but I don't know what kind it is. I don't know if it's a 3-ring or 2. It's got 3 rings, but it looks a little odd to me. And I'll let you see what it rings up because I showed you before I hit record. It's 18. Right in that sweet spot. All right. I'll bag out. Keep going. We're doing really good now. I was a little worried today because we found some great stuff, but just not a lot of it. And well, we're starting. Oh, this one's been rifled. Okay, there, right at the top, you can see where it's been pulled out. It's been pulled out. So that one was jammed in a gun. It's been rifled down right there. It's been jammed. It was jammed in the gun. So this bullet here actually never fired. It was jammed in there, and probably another bullet hit it, and they had to pull it out. That's pretty cool. You can see where the rifling right there on the top. All right, let's go to the next hole. I had a good signal here, but I thought it was junk and trash. I kicked it out, and it's not trash. If it is what I think it is, this may be the best day I've ever had detecting. But I don't want to get my hopes up too much. Let's take a look. Well, I'll let you see what it reads first. It reads high. It reads high. That is silver. You know what? I don't think it is. I don't think it is real silver. I think it's just a dime.
Little dime?
Yep, just a dime. I was hoping that was another real. It was almost. I'll clean it up. We'll get a date on it. Well, you guys, we're going to do the wrap up right now. The sun's still up. I've probably got another hour before it sets, but I'm tired. I want to go home and eat, and I got a football game to watch tonight. So I want to go home and enjoy the rest of the evening. I think we did real well here. I was a little concerned how slow it started. I got here around lunchtime, and it's probably about 5:30. So about 5.5 hours is what we found, everything we found, and I think we did real good. Let's take a look. So I think there was a house down there, but I didn't dig in that area, but I actually found this half real near there. So I've got I found a dime, found a half real, found a cut real, half real. This is a piece of brass or copper. These are lead, pieces of lead. This is brass. This is a brass ring. We got 3 bullets. These are 3 ringers. I don't know what this one is. I think it was a 3 ringer, but it's got 3 rings on it. We got a little buckyball, some odds and end pieces of lead. I got a medallion. I'm not sure what that is. It could be from a horse, bridle, rosette. This is probably the find of the day for me, that US plate. And well, that's what we found. You guys, I had a real good time. I had a fun time. I hope you guys did too. Hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate all of you guys who are subscribed to my channel and watch. If you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate if you would hit like and share, and you know, help my channel to grow. And I've got a lot of videos coming up. I've probably got 10 old house sites that we're going to be hitting this winter. So and I'm going to be starting next weekend. Don't know when I'll be posting them, but just hang tight. I got a lot of them. All right, you guys, well, hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care and God bless.